I will go in there and I'll do observations, and I try to observe the student. If this is a student already in a school program, in several different settings, I try to see how they are functioning in a classroom, how they're functioning perhaps in PE, what's happening in the cafeteria or on the playground where it's less structured. So again, collecting information about communication, what are they doing, how are they interacting with peers, interacting with adults, etc. We also will assess through formal assessments their expressive receptive language skills, as already mentioned, communication function, and their academic achievement. Again, we're looking to see where the student is best placed. Sometimes the recommendation, of course, is in the mainstream, and sometimes we will recommend that they would do better in a school for the deaf or a program that even is half and half. We have here in Rochester the opportunity, particularly high school students, they might spend half the day at the school for the deaf and half the day in the mainstream in their home district. So we also meet with the team, talk to them, see what their perspective is, and of course then go through a file review, next slide, and make recommendations. Of those recommendations, we might be looking at different services. One is Teach of the Deaf, Hard of Hearing, which we'll discuss a little bit more in depth. Interpreting and transliterating. We have students that some use cute speech. We have students who are very ASL, and everything else. Note-taking. We have several forms of note-taking. We have the old traditional pen and paper, we have electronic, and then we have captioning. And then we also have a job that's called Signing Skills Coach, which is a very specific, typically more working on expressive language skills with students with multiple disabilities who may or may not have a hearing loss. But it's a position, again, developing expressive language using sign language. A lot of the schools do not have people who are specifically able to assess students, to support students. The incidence in a school district is rare enough that they are not going to hire people themselves.